Hello out there. The importance of folic acid in pregnancy is what we will consider today. Folic acid, also called vitamin B9, is very essential in pregnancy. The essence of folic acid is great in pregnancy. That means when you are pregnant, if there's any drug that you shouldn't forget, it should be folic acid. Folic acid is essential in the development of neural tube. Neural tube formation happens during the first 4 weeks of pregnancy. That means if you are pregnant, the first 4 weeks is the time for the formation of neural tube. Neural tube will then develop into brain and spinal cord. That means if you take things that will inhibit the neural tube formation, it will eventually affect brain and spinal cord formation. So please take folic acid. About 400 micrograms, that is 0.4 milligram of folic acid, is recommended daily during pregnancy. Another important thing that you should observe is alcohol. Research have shown that alcohol interferes with brain formation. During the early stage of pregnancy, please, I beg of you, shun alcohol. In fact, throughout pregnancy, it interferes with brain formation, particularly the pituitary glands and the septum. So I know that everyone on earth was born by a woman. That means if your child is affected at the early stage of life, that's the first 4 weeks or thereabout, you will end up producing children with birth deficits. 2 examples of neural tube deficits are: 1, spina bifida. This is when the spinal column does not close completely, thereby leaving a hole at the back, exposing the spinal cord. And this may cause nerve damage and perhaps paralysis of the area of the body that are supplied by that nerve. Another one is called anencephaly. This is when the skull and the brain are not properly developed. This is one of the most causes of stillbirth. This is what causes stillbirth and death at the end. So please, like I said in some of my videos, that is not everything that is caused by demons. When you drink alcohol, when your child's brain is still forming, that's the first 4 weeks of life, at the end you blame the devil. Don't drink alcohol throughout pregnancy. Take enough folic acid. Don't take more than 1 tablet. What we have on our counter here is 5 milligram, but the recommended strength of folic acid in pregnancy is 0.4 milligram. That means only 0.4 is needed. But since we don't have, in some place I have seen 400 micrograms before, it's not really available. What we have here is 5 milligram. Even if you take that one, the body will take what is useful and discard the rest. So take folic acid 1 daily. Don't take more than 1 daily during the first stage of life to prevent this deficit and have a bouncing baby girl or boy. Another benefit of taking folic acid when you're pregnant, apart from the neural tube development, is to prevent anemia. You will need more nutrients when you are pregnant than when you are not pregnant. For this, folic acid will help you to build red blood cell. Another one is proper growth and development. Folic acid is essential for proper growth and development. So please, when you are pregnant, if there's any drug you shouldn't play with, it should be folic acid. It might be very small, very common, very cheap, but let me tell you, that drug saves life a lot. If you do this, taking folic acid during pregnancy, especially during the first 4 weeks, in fact throughout the days, your month of pregnancy, you'll be fine. You produce a good baby, sound baby. Then also try to avoid alcohol consumption. Alcohol, like I said, interferes with brain formation. When you do all this, you will have safe and sound delivery. For more of this content, and if you like this, please subscribe to my page. Thank you.